Hello everyone. Today's video I hope is very timely as a lot of children in our area return to full-time school tomorrow. So this is a very exciting time of the year, but it's also a time that many children and parents and teachers are just a bundle of nerves. So today's topic is reducing return to school anxiety. And what a year and a half it's been. Oh goodness, this pandemic has been very challenging for medical professionals. We're exhausted for spending all of our time convincing people to do the right thing. But it's been very challenging for parents trying to school from home, getting quarantined, and all the different challenges that have happened. So I hope that today's video is one of encouragement, but also I want to equip you with some practical strategies as you head back to school. So I'm going to try to keep this into 6 quick topics. Number 1, do not deny your child's feelings. This is easy for me to say, but it's hard to do as a parent. What I mean by that is if your child says, "Mom, I'm really scared to go back to school tomorrow. I don't want to go," and they start crying and they're pitiful, they're not faking and they're not lying. And so if you respond to them, "You're not scared," now they're scared and they're invalidated. So please validate their feelings. For example, you could say, "Oh, honey, I'm so sorry to hear that. I've been scared before too. I'm sorry. That looks like it's making you sad, and it makes me sad that you're sad. I'm sorry you feel that way. I could see why you would feel that way. Mommy sometimes have some anxieties too." But it's not wrong to offer them reassurances, and we'll talk about how to do that. But please don't ever deny your child's feelings, both for back to school anxiety or for any other reasons either. If they are able to articulate a feeling, that's wonderful, and that's making progress. And many grown adults are unable to do this. So if they can verbalize and articulate a feeling, please don't deny it. That's one of the worst things we could do as parents, even though it's so very easy to do. Don't deny their feelings. Okay. So that's number 1, don't deny their feelings, and that applies to multiple situations. Number 2, how about if we help them recall times in the past when they were very successful at school or whichever thing they're anxious about. Today's video is specifically about school. So you could say, "I remember back in very early 2020 or late 2019, when you just loved going to school because you like to take this particular lunchbox and you just love those peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and you love playing on the playground. And do you remember your friend so-and-so? I hope they're going to be in your class this year. I really remember you enjoying going to school." So let's try to recall past successes. That's number 2. Number 3, let's help them anticipate success. And the more specific you can be, the better. If you do know of another child that's in their classroom this year that they like and know, use it for all it's worth. You are going to really enjoy getting to play with Bobby this year. You got to play with him before and he was a good friend. I really think it's going to be a good year. So you are anticipating success. I know your teacher is awesome and you're going to love her, and she really cares about her students, and I think this is going to be a great year. A lot of teachers are using hashtag bestyearever, and I love that. Let's have that attitude, that positivity going into this year. If you know they have a cool playground, talk about the playground. If you know they're going to do some cool crafts this year, I'm sure they are, let's talk about the cool crafts. So don't deny feelings, recall past successes, anticipate success in this coming school year, and then let's project to them some calm and some good attitude. I know you may also be nervous. I have heard kindergarten students' parents tell me right in front of them, within earshot of the child, "I'm just going to be a mess. I'm going to fall apart when my baby starts kindergarten. I'm going to cry. I'm going to stay on campus all day. I'm going to be looking in the window from the outside." And the child hears that, and the child's already got enough of their own anxieties. You do not need to project your anxieties onto them and then emphasize and like project and amplify their feelings. Let's not do that. So they need to hear, I think you're going to be really proud of yourself tomorrow at how well you're going to do. I know I'm going to be proud of you too, but it's important for them to learn how to be proud of themselves as well. So let's send them a message of excitement and joy and calm and peacefulness, and let them hear all of that coming from you. In this particular school year, that's particularly important, okay? So I know, thank the good Lord, my current county, thanks to lots of efforts of some great people, does have a mask mandate. The American Academy of Pediatrics and the North Carolina Pediatric Society so absolutely endorse a mask mandate. Guys, we're not doing that arbitrarily. There was a fabulous report that came out this past June 30th. If you haven't seen it, look it up. It's called the ABC Science Collaborative, and it absolutely documented that this past year in North Carolina, fabulous job was done by public schools in reducing transmission of COVID-19 in school experiences as long as both parties were masked. It is essential. We want children to have face-to-face instruction. We've got to catch up with some lagging behind in educational milestones. It's really, really critical that the children be able to stay in school, and masking on both sides, everyone being masked, helps not only reduce the transmission, which is the primary goal, but it also allows us to not have the significant quarantining that was necessary before, thanks to some of these new studies and the data that's coming out. So this isn't just us trying to be bossy or have our way. This is because we're really pushing for face-to-face instruction. Children need it. They learn better. They need the social interaction with other students. Many of them need the food that's provided by public schools. Many of them need the relationship with their teacher and the watchful eye of their teacher if they're being abused at home. I just could talk all day about the reasons children need to be in school, okay? And part of the mask mandate is to be able to not have to go to virtual again this year. Nobody wants to do that. So if you are for in-school face-to-face in-school instruction, then you need to be for the mask mandate, and those children need to hear you saying, "Oh, I'm so glad you have such a cute mask. Oh, I'm so proud of you for wearing your mask. Good job. I have to wear my mask at work too because it's very important, because we care about the other students in your class and we wouldn't want to possibly infect them or make them sick." This is so important, guys. They need to hear you projecting a good attitude, a positive attitude as we go into this school year that is anxiety inducing for so many levels. They at least should be getting some positive vibes from their parents and hopefully their pediatrician as well. So this is another just very practical tip, but it can be very important too. I have so many parents that tell me their mornings are torture. They're dragging the kids out of bed. They're disheveled. They're angry. They won't eat breakfast. They don't want to get their clothes on. Oh my goodness, we got to pack your backpack. What are we going to do for breakfast? Jump in the car. We're running late. Everybody's stressed out. You start to yell at the kids. The kids start to yell at you. Not cool. That is not going to reduce the stress of the first day. So I hope by this point in the summer, you've already started trying to get back into the groove of, a routine bedtime and all that, so that they're able to wake up peacefully in the morning when they need to wake up. Give yourself enough time. Ideally, for those kids who struggle with constipation, you would even have enough time for them to eat breakfast, and that would trigger that gastrocolic reflex so they could have an AM/BM. Those things are awesome. So if every kid could have an AM/BM, we'd have a lot less constipation in this world. So anyway, give yourself time in the morning. Lay out clothes the night before. Pack everything you can pack and lay it out on the couch the night before, almost like on Christmas morning when you wake up and go to the couch. Oh, look, there's my new backpack, and it's already packed with all the things I need. There are my pencils and my Kleenexes and my hand sanitizer and all my cool stuff, yay! And it's already packed, so the mornings are more peaceful. Please shoot for peaceful mornings. They reduce anxiety on everybody's level, parent and child. Now, that was number 5, peaceful mornings. Number 6 is just a conglomeration of lifestyle choices, we'll call it that. Children who get enough sleep perform better in school. Teens who struggle with anxiety do better when they have good sleep hygiene. So I've told you guys this before, but I feel so strongly about the relationship of sleep and anxiety. This is for younger children and teens and adults, really. Most children need at least 10 hours, the elementary school aged ones. Teens need 8 to 9, sometimes 10. Some younger children even still need closer to 11, 12, so it varies a lot, but they certainly don't need 5 or 6 or 7. So for good sleep hygiene, real quickly here, no screens in the bedroom. That means no computers, no televisions, no tablets, no cell phones. Cell phones should be charged outside of the bedroom. For 1 hour before your goal bedtime, there should be no screen time. There should be a bedtime routine, nearly a ritual. I want it to be that strict and in order every single night. They should sleep in the same bed every night. The bedroom should be as dark as they can tolerate every night. They can have white noise in the background. They can have a fan. You can even do music, but not screens, and no screens in that last hour. Super important. No caffeine. I mean, children don't need caffeine anyway, obviously, but certainly no caffeine after lunch if they had some sort of special treat earlier, because that could affect their sleep. It is okay to occasionally, if you needed Benadryl or melatonin for travel and you were getting back into a healthy sleep-wake cycle, it shouldn't be necessary all the time if you're following good sleep hygiene techniques. A healthy diet can help with anxiety. The Mediterranean diet, fruits and vegetables, and not just a whole lot of junk, that could help. Time in nature can help. Daily exercise can help. Family meals can help when you guys are all sitting around the same table at the same time, eating the same food with no technology. So there are a lot of background lifestyle issues you can do that can help with childhood anxiety. But I hope these were some specific tips. Don't deny feelings. Recall past successes, anticipate future successes, project calm and positivity, and have peaceful mornings and good lifestyle choices. I hope this is helpful, and I just want all the teachers, administrators, and school staff to know that our family and our whole church is praying for you, and we know that this can be a stressful time tomorrow, but for you as well, we are anticipating success because you have always performed so beautifully in the past and risen to the occasion to love on these children and teach these children, and the job you're doing is excessively valuable and wonderful, and we appreciate you. Good luck tomorrow.